Hello.
You ever wonder why we're here? Yeah, me neither. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. So, fun fact, tonight was originally supposed to be the start of me and Silver's playthrough of, Halo Infinite. Considering Halo 5 Guardians is not currently available on Steam, she and I watched essentially a movie of the cutscenes on YouTube so she could get all caught up with the essential plot and relevant happenings of that game leading into Halo Infinite. However, when I tried to run Halo Infinite on my computer became a leaf blower. So, suffice it to say, that's probably not happening anytime soon. I will need a significant upgrade to my setup before I am able to play a game that new and that advanced, at least comparatively speaking. Which, good news, might not too terribly be far... I need to learn how to structure my fucking sentences again, good fucking lord. That might be sooner than I think. Thanks to a charitable soul who will go unnamed for the time being, but regardless, it may not be too long before I get my hands on a new computer.
Yeah.
But in the interim, rather than starting a whole new playthrough, which serves to, in the opinions of many anyway, remedy the mistakes of previous 343 Industries titles, we're going to be looking back today at some of the trials and tribulations of another company linked to Halo, albeit if only tangentially. Tonight, Silver and I are going to be doing a reaction to, at the very least, the first season of Red vs. Blue. Now, for the uninitiated, Red vs. Blue was a machinima series, that is to say, machine-based cinema, using the original Halo Combat Evolved as the engine. It was made by a company named Rooster Teeth that is now currently defunct, and it was essentially their launching point as a production company. They would go on to make several other series, not the least of which includes, once again, I need to work on fucking sentence structure again. I've been around VTubers for too long. They made Ruby.
I love Ruby.
Yes. Who herself, I believe, has also since become a VTuber, which, I mean, why not? It's like musicals. Everyone's got one.
Wow.
But yes.
Way to make me feel less special, Griffin. Jesus.
Listen.
No.
So yeah, we're going to be going through the first season of Red vs. Blue, reacting to it for better and for worse. And, yeah, it is going to be an experience. And before we get started properly, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge and address the elephant in the room. Neither Silver or myself condone any of the actions, whether business-related or otherwise, of the late Rooster Teeth company. We do not condone the actions of the individuals who were involved in some of the more infamous cases involved with Rooster Teeth. And we certainly do not condone a lot of the elements of what we were about to watch that have not aged well, if you catch my drift. We're just watching this for the sake of watching it, because despite not being sterling media by today's standards, it is important to look back at media from our past, especially when it is linked to fandom, with a lot more context about what has happened since then, what was and was not okay, what is and is not okay, and just generally looking back And even if we do not condone some of the less than sterling elements, still appreciating it for what it is and was. So I do hope that you all understand the purpose of what we are doing here tonight.
Yeah, what Griffin said.
Absolutely.
Or Logician, sorry. I keep forgetting to call you by your like title.
I mean, listen, you don't see me spilling your true alien name to the rest of the universe, do you? I'm sorry.
Well, you don't.
Extraterrestrial.
Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know my true name, so there's also that.
As far as you know.
Wow.
But I digress. It is time. It's time. It's fucking time. Live under a rock. What bullshittery did Rooster Teeth do? Lots of allegations of just shady business dealings, abuse from personalities towards the fandom, a number of different factors. I won't get into all of it. But suffice it to say, not great stuff. So again, we do not condone the business dealings or the less than professional actions of former members of Rooster Teeth. We are here to simply react to, analyze, and to a certain extent appreciate basically their launching point in media production. So, with all of that having been said, I think it is time that we proceed. Are you ready,
Funny you
Silver?
say that. Yes, it's so funny you say that, Phoenix. Because Logician made that exact same joke.
I mean, again, I chose my name myself, so it's one of the few things we have in common, all things considered.
You.
Gosh. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
Yes, and thank you for pointing that out, Nick. So, I mentioned the word machinima earlier, which technically is just the name for machine-based cinema, and by machine-based I mean using video games as the medium through which it is created. But machinima was also an actual channel on YouTube once upon a time, which itself had many shady, scummy business dealings, and ripped off a lot of creators who contributed to their channel. So, again, read the fine print, kids. Always remember to double check and, if necessary, double tap when it comes to larger conglomerates in the creative world. But yes, I digress. We have put this off for long enough. Let us commence forth. Oh god.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything, you know, with a plan for us and stuff? I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night.
I don't think Griff was ever this deep again.
Right? I don't think so either.
Yeah. I mean, outside of the development of Griffball later on, I think this is about the most he's ever contributed to the world of deeper thinking. Yes, it is still quoted to this day. One of life's great mysteries. Yeah. Oh, God, I forgot about RB and the Chief. Thank you for bringing that up as well, Nick. So RB and the Chief was a stop-motion series made using not even stop motion. It was like a series that someone made using action figures of Master Chief and the Arbiter. I think I briefly explained this to you not too terribly long ago, Silver.
Yeah, you also said it on stream a couple times.
Yeah, but it was essentially the Halo equivalent of Potter Puppet Pals. Using like Microsoft SAM and other text-to-speech software for the voice acting, quote unquote. My word. We're going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole, and we're not even 1 minute into the show proper. Good times.
Here, in this canyon. Oh, yeah. What all this stuff about God? Nothing. You want to talk about it? No? You sure? Yeah?
Well, there you go. That's why I never got philosophical again. Fucking Simmons shamed him out of it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Robot Chicken is very generous to compare Arby and the Chief to Fee. It was literally just someone holding action figures up to a camera and having text-to-speech voices over them. That's what it was, and yet it got an immense following over the years.
Why are we out here? As far as I can tell, it's just a box canyon in the middle of nowhere, with no way in or out. The only reason that we set up a red base here is because they have a blue base over there. And the only reason they have a blue base over there is because we have a red base here.
Yeah, that's because we're fighting each other.
No, but I mean, even if we were to pull out today, and they were to come take our base, they would have two bases in the middle of a box canyon. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
What's up with that anyway? I mean, I signed on to fight some aliens. Next thing I know, Master Chief blows up the whole Covenant Armada, and I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere.
I also think it's funny, by the way, and I know I'm already periodically pausing this, so I apologize in advance, because it will happen again. That just, like, what they felt they could get away with referencing Halo-wise with the early seasons of, like Red vs. Blue, because, like, they invoked Master Chief there, and if you know fucking Halo, you know Master Chief, but they didn't even invoke, like, the Covenant, which was the actual collective name of that alien organization, or confederation, or however you want to call it, just alien cult with 3 space popes.
Space Pope.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. But, yeah, no, they're invoking, like, some about aliens. You know, I don't know what they're called, but we'll just call them aliens. He shots aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. Yes, exactly, Nicholas. I had the pleasure of explaining that meme to Silver as well back when we first started our playthroughs.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's just, it is sort of, like, funny to think about, like, part of this might be just them, you know, being careful about how much they can say without getting a risk of a Bungie strike, and how much of it also sort of is just kind of reflective of the mythos surrounding Master Chief during this time in the Human Covenant War. Oh my god. By the way, how is the audio for everyone listening in? Can you hear the show properly on my end? If not, I can always adjust. But yeah.
I like how you said on your end, like, I'm streaming, but I'm not today.
Yes.
What?
I said, what are they doing now?
God damn, I'm getting so sick of answering that question.
You have fucking rifle. I can't see shit. Don't bitch at me because I'm not going to just sit up here and play with my dick.
Okay, look. They're just standing there and talking, okay? That's all they're doing. That's all they ever do is just stand there and talk. That's what they were doing last week. That's what they were doing when you asked me 5 minutes ago. So 5 minutes from now, when you ask me, what are they doing, my answer is going to be, they're still just talking, and they're still just standing there.
I hate how much I relate to church. Like, this level of angry snark was just very much, I hate to put it, but just my advertised personality on the internet for the longest time. And to an extent, it still somewhat is, but just...
I would say was?
I mean, listen. I've come a long way since I was just ripping off the Nostalgia Critic, alright?
That's fair.
Ah, my word. This was the Wild West of internet videos. Copyright strikes weren't even a thing yet. God, that's weird to think about, Alex.
Yeah, honestly.
Ah, the frontier days of YouTube. Griffin his church, Laura's... Jesus, fuck. You know, I have mixed feelings about comparing Lore to Sarge. Like, on the one hand, like, Lore can be assertive, but I don't think she really reaches anywhere near Sarge territory, Phoenix. For those of you unfamiliar with all these names I am throwing around, you will understand before too terribly long, for better and for worse.
What are they talking about?
You know what? I fucking hate you.
Mood.
Talk about a waste of resources.
What?
I mean, we should be out there finding new and intelligent forms of life. You know, fight them.
Yeah, no shit. That's why they should put us in charge. Hey! Front and center on the double! Fuck.
Yes, sir.
God, the early Sarge
Hurry up,
voice.
ladies. This ain't no ice cream social.
Ice cream social?
No ice cream
Stop
social.
the pillow talk, you two. Anyone want to guess why I gathered you here today?
Is it because the war's over and you're sitting at home?
That's exactly it, Private. War's over. We won. Turns out you're the big hero. We're gonna hold a parade in your honor. I get to drive the float. And Simmons here is in charge of confetti.
I'm no stranger to sarcasm, sir.
God damn it, Private. Shut your mouth or else I'll have Simmons slit your throat while you're asleep.
Oh, I'd do it too.
I know you would, Simmons. Good man. Couple of things today, ladies. Command seen fit to increase our ranks here at Blood Gulch Outpost number 1.
Oh no. See, I'm pausing because I know what's coming. And I didn't mean for that pun. Because I think this is where they introduce Donut.
Oh no.
Yeah. Talk about low budget flight. No food or movies. That'll be for another reaction somewhere down the line, Nick. Oh my god. I mean, real talk, it would be fucking hilarious to do like a real-time fan dub of something at some point. It'd be pure fucking chaos to try and organize, but...
Oh, absolutely.
I might even turn this up just a smidge. Let me just see here, so... Alright. There we are. But, yeah. I think this is where we get the introduction of one of the more problematic elements of, not even just the first season, but the series as a whole. Some issues Red vs. Blue never fully did away with. I'm sure many of you know exactly who/what I am talking about, but for those of you who are new to the party, we'll keep it a surprise for now.
We're getting a rookie.
That's right, Dead Man. Our new recruit will be here within the week. But today, we received the first part of our shipment from Command.
Okay, so...
Lopez, bring up the vehicle.
Oh god, well I guess this is also... all this
Shotgun.
fucking part.
May I introduce our new light reconnaissance vehicle. It has 4-inch armor plating,
Oh yeah.
mag buffer suspension, a mounted machine gunner position, and total seating for 3. Gentlemen, this is the M12 LRV. I like to call it the Warthog.
Why a warthog, sir?
Because M12 LRV is too hard to say in conversation, son.
No, but why warthog? I mean, it doesn't really look like a pig.
Say that again.
I think it looks more like a puma.
What in Sam hell is a puma?
You mean like the shoe company?
No, like a puma. It's a big cat, like a lion.
You're making that up.
You're making that up.
This whole fucking conversation. Oh my god, this whole fucking... The bit with the warthog. Again, one of those ongoing jokes from this series that's just permanently ingrained in my gray matter. And I cannot get rid of it, try as I might. And just as like, oh, it's a puma. You're making that up.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've
I
all
don't know
had
why,
like...
it's just so funny.
We've all had conversations with someone where we're trying to explain someone who's like, that shit not real. That shit's not real. You're making that up.
Yeah, honestly.
God.
It's a real animal.
Simmons, I want you to poison Griff's next meal.
Yes, sir.
Look,
Yes, sir.
see these 2 toe hooks? They look like tusks.
I just realized I can't see the fucking toe hooks because of my head. But yes, there are 2 toe hooks in front of the Jeep that I think is meant to be the reason why in the games it's called a warthog.
What kind of animal has tusks?
A walrus.
Didn't I just tell you to stop making up animals?
What is that thing?
I don't know, man. It looks like they got some kind of car down there. We better get back to base and report it.
A car? How come they get a car?
What are you complaining about, man? We're about to get a tank in the very next drop.
You can't pick up chicks in a tank.
Oh, you know what? You could bitch about anything, couldn't you? We're going to get a tank, and you're worried about chicks. What chicks are we going to pick up, man? And secondly, how are you going to pick up chicks in a car that looks like that?
What kind of car is it?
I don't know. I've never seen a car like that before. It looks like a big cat of some kind.
Once again.
Like a big cat of some kind.
Also, Tucker, what the fuck do you mean? I can think of several people who would be impressed by getting picked up in a tank.
Like me.
You know? Considering your new catchphrase since we started playing the Halo games is murder every time we come across a large vehicle.
Well, hey, they deserve it. Because I say so.
I'm afraid to ask who they are, but the answer is yes. There you go. It's almost as if I've known you for 20 fucking years. Anyway.
Right?
What, like a puma?
More mythical creatures to suggest as a name for the new vehicle. We're gonna stick with the Warthog. How about it, Griff?
No, sir. No more suggestions.
Are you sure? How about Bigfoot?
It's okay.
Unicorn?
No, really. I'm cool.
Sasquatch?
Leprechaun?
Hey, he doesn't need any help, man.
Phoenix?
Christ.
Hey, damn it. What's the name of that Mexican lizard? Eats all the goats.
That would be the chupacabra, sir.
Hey, Griff. Chupa thingy. How about that?
It's like, here's the thing. I can tell you for a fact that, like, they reshot a lot of these scenes. Because, like, the early episodes of Red vs. Blue still had, like, the aiming reticle in the middle of the camera when they were filming. And they had, like, the much more square aspect ratio. And I remember specifically this argument Sarge is having with the chupa thingy. How about that? That I remember playing over the credits rolling over episode 1. Like, that's how old I am and how old this series is. You mentioned my name, 2006? Jesus Christ. My fucking...
I remember the whole thing with the Warthog Puma joke thing. It was my favorite joke for this entire series, for the entirety of the first season. It was so funny to me.
Yeah, one of my favorite Spanish lessons I've ever gotten from Hung Xuan was, like, the literal translation of chupacabra. Because, like, a lot of people think, including myself for a time, assumed it just means, like, goat eater or eater of goats. No.
Isn't it like goat sucker or something stupid
yes,
like that?
it is goat sucker.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Gosh.
Got a ring to it.
Hey, that's not exactly what happened.
Yes, it is. You said, I'm not going to the Vegas quadrant, and then the next thing I know, you're in an escape pod headed for...
Excuse me, sirs?
Sirs?
Here we go.
Oh, crap.
I was told to report to Blood Gulch Outpost number 1 and speak to whoever's in charge.
Sorry, man. Sergeant of command getting orders. Ain't nobody in charge today.
Actually, Private. He left me in charge while he's gone.
You were such a kiss-ass.
Also, he told me if I had any
kiss-ass.
trouble from you, I could get in the Warthog and crush your head like a tomato can.
That's the worst impression I've ever heard.
They'll get worse, Griff. Oh my god. It is also very weird. And obviously this is just a bunch of dorks on their Xbox mics, you know, recording for characters that aren't even fully characters just yet. But it's so weird to hear the early voices and early voice acting of these characters, like, in the very early episodes of this series. Considering how fucking, like, rambunctious and, like, chaotic the voice acting gets later on. It's like, even me going back to, like, my older videos back when I was trying to regain a lot of what I lost when I lost the first channel. Just listening to my alts of like, hey guys, cybernetic pink guy here. You know, just like a lot of my older stuff. Like, it gives me that same sort of... I don't want to overuse the word cringe, you know, because it's overplayed and it's a stupid fucking go-to word that people go to all the time to describe something that they just don't like. But it fills me with such existential fucking dread to hear myself like that from way back when. And it invokes that same feeling when I hear these early episodes. The low quality is kind of the whole they have no choice thing. Xbox. No, I mean, absolutely. They were limited to the technology, you know, and other resources they had at the time. It's just very weird listening back on it now. Doubled by the fact that the visuals here were refilmed specifically for, like, newer aspect ratios and higher, like, video quality, but they kept the old lines and the old recordings. It's like a even more fucked up version of the Star Wars Special Edition trilogy. You know? It got
Oh my goodness.
It got Lucasified.
Oh my god.
What's your story?
Private Donut reporting for duty, sir. I'm ready to fight some aliens.
Couple of things here, Rookie. First off, Private Donut? I think somebody needs a new nickname. Secondly, what's with the armor color?
This is the standard issue red.
Yeah, I know. Listen, only two kinds of people wear standard issue armor. Officers and recruits. And since you're not threatening to gut me like a fish, you're probably not an officer.
Well, he's wearing red armor.
No, my armor is maroon. Your armor is red.
Well, how do I get a different color armor?
I'll bet the Blues don't have to put up with this kind of crap.
So I say to the guy, how are you going to get the tank down to the planet?
Oh, God. Well, once again, we are now introduced to another problematic character. He's not going to be so problematic right now, but later on, it's going to enter that territory.
Oh no.
Also, I'm going to turn this up just a smidge more because, good God, it is hard for me to hear over the the panting and weaving of my machine. So please do let me know.
Your poor computer.
Yeah, do let me know, everyone watching, if it is too loud or too quiet on your end. I am doing my damnedest with the resources I have.
He goes, I'll just put it
Here's
on
this,
ship.
I'm kidding.
And I go, if you've got a ship that can carry a tank, why not just put guns on the ship and use it instead?
Hey, kid. Yeah? You're ruining the moment. Shut up.
Oh. Okay. You got it, man.
You know what? I could blow up the whole goddamn world with this thing.
Okay, Private Donut, here's the deal.
I just refuse to call him Private Donut.
We've got a very important mission for you. You think you can handle it?
Absolutely.
We need you to go to the store and get 2 quarts of elbow grease.
Yeah, and pick up some headlight fluid for the Puma, too.
And later we'll enlist you for the snipe hunt. God, I mean, here's the thing. I hate to say I relate to Donut in any capacity, but I was a gopher for an insurance company at one point in my life. I was sent on these types of bullshit errands before.
That's fair.
The what?
He means the warthog.
You do know where the store is, right, Rookie?
What? Yeah, of course I do. Sure, no problem.
Well, get going then.
Other way.
I knew that. Just got to turn around, that's all.
How long do you think until he figures out there's no store?
I say at least a week.
Elbow grease? How stupid do they think I am? Once I get back to base with that headlight fluid, I'm going to talk to the sergeant.
You know what?
Boy.
Forget what I said before. We can definitely fix this thing. Probably 2 or 3 chicks apiece.
Oh, man, listen to you. What are you going to do with 2 chicks?
Church. Women are like Voltron. The more you can hook up, the better it gets.
You think?
Once again, we do not condone the opinions expressed in this series. I want to make that perfectly clear. But listen,
Yeah,
after watching One Piece
absolutely.
for as long as I have, Human Voltron is in fact awesome as a spectacle to behold. Those of you who watch One Piece, you know exactly what I'm referring to. Thriller Bark hits fucking different, man.
The kid?
Nah, he'll just wander around. That's the worst that could happen.
Finally, there it is.
Oh, sweet. They sell tanks.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a little secret. I've actually got a girl back home.
Oh, yeah? Girlfriend or wife?
No, man, she's just my girlfriend, you know. We were gonna get married, but I got shipped out. You know how it works.
Oh, well, are you going to marry her when you get back?
I'm not going to get married. My dad always said, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Once again,
no.
we do not condone the
I forgot
opinions
about that
expressed in
line.
this.
I forgot about that line.
I mean, once again, this is Caboose we're talking about, and you watch the series long enough, you will understand that this man, bless his heart, does not understand half the shit he says. Does not excuse what was written here. I am just saying... the early aughts were a time for internet content.
Oh yeah, it was.
Did you just call my...
I think he called her a slut.
Okay, I love because it's skipping on my end. It didn't have the whole joke in there.
My dad always said,
Yeah.
why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Hey, rookie. Did you just call my girlfriend a cow?
No, I think he called her a slut.
I'll tell you what, noob. I could sit out here and listen to you insult my girlfriend all day long. But as it turns out, I got a lot more important job for you to do.
Great.
See, we've got this general
Right, the general guy.
who likes to come by and make random inspections of bases. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go in the base and stand right next to the flag at attention just in case he decides to come by.
When is he coming by?
We'd never know. Could be today, could be a week from now.
You want me to stand at attention for a week?
You know, you don't sound very grateful. This is the most important job at the whole base. You're going to be right there with the flag.
What's so important about the flag?
Oh, come on. Don't they teach you guys anything in training?
They didn't tell us anything about a flag. Why is it so important?
Because it's the flag, man. You know, it's the flag.
Oh, look, it's every U.S. school.
Right?
Prepare to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh god, let's not say we did.
Let's not and say we didn't. For fuck's sake.
Tucker, you tell them why the flag is so important.
Well, it's complicated. It's blue, we're blue.
It's just important, okay? Trust us.
You know, it doesn't surprise me that they still do the Pledge of Allegiance fee. It's just disappointing.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I'm gonna go on record here. I don't fucking care who or what is listening in. That is cult behavior. That is absolute
It
cult
really
behavior. And the sooner all of y'all recognize that and spread that message, the sooner we can hopefully get rid of that as a practice.
Like, guys, not even Russia does this.
I mean, give it a minute. As many people involved in bed as there are. It's only a matter
True
of
enough.
time.
Comes by, the first thing he's going to want to do is, so just go in there, you know, far away from us, and wait for him.
How will I know when I see him?
There's only 3 of us out here, rookie. He's one to be a guy that doesn't look like one of us.
Now get in there and don't come out. Man, that guy is dumber than you are.
You mean he's dumber than you are?
Wow, Tucker. That was a great comeback.
Mr. Church? Sir?
Oh my god. What? Tucker, I swear, I'm gonna kill him.
Sorry about calling your girl a slut.
Rookie! Shut up! Shut up! You're driving me crazy!
Again, it's so weird to just realize Church's voice and delivery is like the only one that remains consistent throughout the entirety of the fucking show. Like everyone else ends up sounding a lot more bombastic and like emotive, but like Church was just sort of, I mean, he had the character nailed from day fucking one. Gus was genuinely trying to apologize and then begin to berate the poor bastard. Oh my god. Oh, Guy! I misread that as Gus. Oh, fucking. To elaborate, Gus Cirola.
It's okay.
Gus Cirola was the actor who played Simmons in Red vs. Blue. God.
It's okay, Logician. One of these days you'll learn how to read.
You know what? I'm sure one of these days you'll learn how to fly, too.
Can fly! Get out of here.
It's my stream.
No, not anymore. I'm taking over.
Good luck with that.
Tucker, are you laughing at me?
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Dear God in heaven, rookie, if I turn around and you are not inside, I can't be held responsible for what I'm going to do to you.
What did I do?
1,
Oh, give me a break.
2,
Fine. Wow. You got here fast. Why is everybody so freaking rude in this canyon?
I'm not, sir. What can I do for you?
Finally, someone with a little respect around here.
Yes, sir. I assume you're here because of this.
Wait, is this all you have?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Oh, man. This figures. Shit. What about elbow grease? Headlight fluid?
No. All we have is this flag.
Well, I can't go back empty-handed. I guess I'll take that.
This group is full of weirdos!
Yes, it certainly is. Hello, Koshe. You have come in on general awkwardness. In lieu of us being able to play Halo Infinite because of the limitations of my computer, we're simply reacting to Season 1 of Red vs. Blue. And already we are having a time. In fact, on screen are the two most problematic characters in the show, but thankfully they're not at that point just yet. So, yes, I do apologize in advance if you decide to stick around. You act like that isn't how it always is. You know what? You're not entirely wrong, Koshe. There's always some sort of awkwardness, one way or another. It's just a matter of to what extent, and how many lists I get put on in the process.
Oh my goodness.
Like you're any better.
I'd like to
Makes
think
sense.
I am, but okay.
God.
I guess. Man, they're going to give me so much shit for coming back with just this stupid flag.
well, enough gabbing out of us. Let's take this bad boy out for a spin. Go ahead and hop in, Tucker.
Me? I can't drive that thing.
You're telling me you're not armor certified?
I don't even know how to use the fucking sniper rifle. Don't you know how to drive that?
No? Holy crap! Who is running this army?
Hey! Just wanted to let you know, the general stopped by and picked up the flag.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, moron. Why would they give us a tank if nobody here knows how to drive the damn thing? Wait a second. What did he just say? Let me get this straight. You gave this guy our flag.
Is that bad?
Bad? Oh no, that's not bad. Next time he comes over, why don't you just help him blow up the whole goddamn base?
There he is.
Where? Oh, yeah. Oh, I got him. He's sneaking around back behind the cliffs.
He must be one smart son of a bitch.
Oh, man, I am so freaking lost.
Me too, man. Me fucking too. God, there is something just sort of inherently relatable about, like, a guy in Halo armor toting around the wrong colored flag in the middle of a fucking box canyon.
Right.
Ah, man. PvP is fucked up. Now, if only we could turn all that energy on the AAA industry, then we'd be scoring some real fucking wins.
Oh god, yeah.
man. That means it's their sergeant.
Well, that makes sense. At least now we know how he got by our defenses.
You know, he came in the back door where you guys were standing.
Yeah, okay, well, let's take him out then.
Roger that. Okay. Say goodnight, Sarge.
Just completely ignored.
Son of a bitch!
Ah, crap.
You're a bad sniper.
God, I'm now just, again, with every fucking joke and reference, I'm just getting my own fucking nostalgic brain blast. Because remember, son of a bitch was also a running gag. Like, every time something blows up, like, cut to one character, like, son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Madre de Dios. God. I mean, there's more than a few reasons for that, Nick, but I won't get into that territory just yet for anyone who's new to Red vs. Blue. God, fuck yeah, Lopez the robot. But fun fact for anyone who doesn't even remember, Bernie Burns, the guy who plays Church, he was also, if I am not mistaken, the guy who played Lopez. Or maybe I'm misremembering, because I know he played another robot at some point in Red vs. Blue. I know someone doubled up as the Lopez voice. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. Either way, it's just all the things we will have to clarify we do not agree with.
Yep.
What?
Are you?
Hey, it's me! Don't shoot! I'm the guy that bought the flag, remember?
Oh, great. Now he's taunting us. That's just embarrassing.
All right, that's it. I've had it. Rookie, you stay here. Me and Tucker will head to the teleporter. We'll cut him off at the pass.
Right.
Tucker, you ready? Let's go.
There is no way I'm going through that thing.
Tucker, we don't have time for this. Why would they give us a teleporter if it doesn't work?
I don't know. Why would they give us a tank that no one can drive?
We already tested the teleporter, remember?
We threw rocks through it.
Yeah, and so what? The rocks came out the other side, didn't they?
Yeah, but they were all hot and covered with black stuff.
Oh, so I guess that's what this is all about then. You're afraid of a little black stuff.
Yes, I am. I am afraid of black stuff.
Tucker, I almost hate to do this to you.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
We'll address that properly later.
You know, I look at it this way. Either A, we go through there and get the flag back, or B, we stay here and I get to kill you. Either way, I win.
For the record, I want you to know, rocks aren't people.
Duly noted. Now get in there.
Crap.
God.
All right. 1, 2...
Huh.
Oh, look, it's me waiting to go live. It's like, I pressed the button. I did the thing. Work with me, Twitch. God.
Come out the other side.
Yeah. I've decided I'm not going to use the teleporter. Okay, Rookie, you stay here. I'll be back with the flag.
I still have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't hear any shots.
I'm telling you, it was 4 shots. Like bam, bam, bam.
Wait a second. That's only 3 bams.
Bam. Wait a second. We got a blue guy on the move out there.
Where's he headed?
Oh, crap. It's Donut. And he's got something. It looks like... Simmons, get the warthog.
You mean the Puma?
Freeze!
You mean the...
Hey, what the hell are you shooting at me? You could have hit me, dick.
Can it. Don't try to play stupid with me, Sarge. I know who you are. We've been spying on you for 3 weeks now.
I just got here 2 hours ago, and I'm not a sergeant. I'm a private.
Wait a minute, you're not the sergeant.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Well, then how the hell did you manage to steal our flag?
Steal? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Hooray!
Jesus!
Holy shit! Who is this guy?
They really loved their zoom-ins. And
Yeah, they did.
yeah.
Hell! Tucker? You get up here ahead of me.
And what's all that black shit on your armor?
Hey! Freeze, Sarge!
Will you stop calling me a sergeant? I'm still just a private.
The Sarge is still a private? Oh my god. The teleporter
no.
sent me back in time.
I knew exactly where that was going before he even said it.
I mean, spoilers for later seasons, I guess. It's so fucking insane to think that just throwaway gags within the first handful of episodes would actually become relevant arcs later on. Foreshadowing is sometimes very obvious. God.
Bye, Lopez. We need the Jeep.
I'll take Gunner.
That's
Let's
right.
roll. How do you turn off the fucking radio?
Don't worry, Lopez. I'll bring her back in one piece.
Look, I know you don't know me, but you have to believe what I'm about to tell you. Sometime in your future, I get stationed here in Blood Gulch, and we meet. And this guy here, he gets promoted to sergeant of the Red Army, and we spy on them. And they get this new Jeep, and I'm all like, there is no way you can pick up chicks in a tank.
This is the same feeling of when you get a new username on a fucking social media site and have to explain where you met a mutual.
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, you may
You're
not
not wrong,
believe
though.
this, but we met on Skype years ago. Fucking
Oh my
AOL
God,
Messenger. God, did I ever... Because I know we met ages and ages ago. Did we ever talk on AOL Messenger?
I don't think so. I think we used Yahoo at some point, though.
Oh, God, Yahoo. Fuck. Back during the fucking great search engine wars.
Yeah.
There's fucking Google, Yahoo, Ask Jeeves. Then there was briefly something called KGB. Which... bit of a problematic name for a search engine.
I was gonna say.
Especially nowadays. You got mail. Okay. I used Ask Jeeves all the fucking time as a kid. That was my default for anything. But again, the gimmick was you had to you had to phrase everything you wanted to search for in the form of a question. It was like the fucking Jeopardy of search engines. And apparently,
oh my God, why?
Apparently that wasn't a great business plan. But yeah. I sometimes wonder, I'm sure if I went to fucking, like, the Wayback Machine and looked up Ask Jeeves, I might find something. Alexa, oh my God.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Or, I mean, appropriately enough, Phoenix, it's what Cortana is now. I really don't think that's in the cards for us.
What the fuck are you babbling about? I know all this sounds crazy, but he eventually becomes a sergeant, and then one day we get a tank, and he comes and steals our flag while we're distracted.
Is this guy a...
Oh no!
I forgot that was a word that showed up in the early episodes.
So did I.
Yeah, once again, must stress. Yeah, there it is. We do not condone a lot of the problematic and not so well-aged elements of this series.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to stress that. This was something that was put together by a number of people who were raised off of Xbox Live gaming. Age like spoiled milk. Yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
2000s humor, baby. Jesus fucking Christ. 2006 gamer culture. Yeah, once again, just put that disclaimer out there. It is an unfortunate word that will probably pop up again at some point or another in this video. I do apologize in advance, and I want to stress that we do not condone the use of that kind of ableist language.
Yeah.
Make much, yeah, probably better off. So with that in mind, let us continue across this minefield of internet culture.
Right?
Listen to me. You haven't gone... This is the guy that stole the flag.
Probably,
He's just
Fee.
not the sergeant. Turns out, he's just some dumb rookie who happens to have the same color armor as him. He got in somehow. Just... For God's sake! What is that music? Woohoo! Son of a bitch! Run! Jesus, run! She followed me back in time.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh my god.
Gosh.
That
That reminded me of a story that my supervisor told me once.
Oh, go on. Well, I have it paused.
I was waiting for you to continue your thought, but
No, go ahead.
So my supervisor, when I used to work at Walmart, used to be part of the army or military. I forget what branch, but I'm not entirely positive how he managed to do it, but he launched an ATV 40 feet into the air, and then landed it, and no one got hurt.
Yeah. God. Also, Nick, I appreciate you trying to help. Be careful about what slurs you were invoking. Because it was an R word. When you say hard R, that usually invokes another slur.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm just saying, be careful. Thankfully, that hard R word does not appear anywhere in this series. They knew well enough not to say that. Yeah, no, exactly, Koshe. Yeah, just a general disclaimer. If someone invokes the hard R, they generally mean that other word. This was more an ableist word that starts with the letter R. Is what Fee was asking after.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that I have to explain these. Oh my god, 2000s. God, fuck it. Next time I'm watching some old Ego Raptor cartoons while we're at it.
Oh god.
Oh, Christ on a stick. Anyway.
The Jeep followed me back in time.
What the heck?
Okay, what I wanted to invoke here is that I don't know whether or not it was an actual in-engine thing, but I think there's at least a distinct possibility that the gun flare on the end of the minigun was overlaid in their editing software. God. Because, like, again, I occasionally will do, like video editing for friends and stuff, and so just, I see this and I realize that's a fucking green screen flare effect. But
Yep.
I'm not sure if that was in the actual Halo engine, or something they overlaid over the footage later on. Gosh. Either way, it's a welcome distraction.
Hell, you know what? I honestly have no idea what's going on. I think everyone in this canyon is absolutely insane. How did you get the flag? I don't know. I just asked for it. Wait, that worked? I guess. Is it not supposed to? I don't know. We never even thought to try that. Just take the flag to the base. I'll explain there. Not until someone tells me what the fuck is... There's no time to explain, rookie. Just take the flag and go to base. I'll explain everything there. Fine. Back to our base, dumbass. I know. I just got to turn around, that's all.
Oh, man. That's not good. Oh, my God. That Jeep has a really big gun. Stay here. Tank. Stay here. Tank.
Ah, yes. The silver parable.
What? The fuck does that mean?
It means every time you see a giant mech or a tank, you're faced with this sort of decision as well.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. But I'm probably going to choose the Gundam, though, let's be completely honest.
Yes. Caboose was faced with a decision that would affect the rest of his life. Naturally, he went with the decision that would bring in the most views for Rooster Teeth.
Screw it.
Yeah, screw it.
Well, we'll just wait here. That thing's gotta run out of bullets sometime.
Poor ignorant fools.
My God, doesn't that thing ever run out of bullets?
You know, in hindsight, we should have brought the tank.
Hey, Tucker, what good is a tank gonna do us if nobody here knows how to drive it?
Yeah, I can see how hiding behind a rock is a much better strategy.
Well, yeah, but... Oh, man. I guess I gotta give that one to you.
Oh, God.
Hello, and thank you for activating the N808V main battle tank. You may call me Sheila.
Hello. Sheila? Big tank lady?
Would you like me to run the tutorial program?
Oh, that'd be very nice.
I mean, listen, I know the joke is overplayed, but still a better love story than Twilight.
Honestly, though.
Tutorial program activated. Intended to instruct non-certified personnel in the use of this Scorpion-class tank. Let's begin with some driving.
Okay. Simmons! Simmons! Man, that thing is loud. What? Come on, let's sneak around the back of the rock and get him out.
Okay!
Get down! Jesus! Let's go, before they figure out what's going on.
Now that you've mastered driving the M808V, let's move on to some of the safety features.
No, wait, go back! Why are there 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions?
God. Again, very quotable.
Okay, but that's still funny.
Yeah, no, there's still some very quotable lines in Red vs. Blue, despite the far less quotable ones. But yeah, no, that was just a general interaction in fucking Xbox Live. It's like, what? I can't hear you! Like, Jesus, man, your mic. Like, hold on, I don't know how to drive this thing. Ah, my fucking word.
Hey.
Why?
Wow. So I think like 90% of that interaction was just cut out. Ah, God.
Hey, they stopped firing.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know.
Ah, crap. I don't think we're going to be able to get around this way.
Tell me again, why did we get out of the Jeep?
Well, I guess it was this or sit there and watch you shoot rocks all day long.
Well, at least that was fun.
Holy crap.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh, no.
God, this really was sort of the start of that kind of humor, wasn't it?
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Yeah, because like
That's wild to think about.
Yeah, because like it's such a fucking tropey thing nowadays, especially in like Avengers movies. But like, I was even gonna say it was either this or like the '90s where that type of humor really started kicking off. I think it just became a lot more common like once, you know, the advent of internet videos became as widespread as it eventually got. And I think this is probably one of the larger things I can actually remember that sort of introduced me to the concept. The trope gets quoted now ironically and is naturally panned. Yeah. I mean, again, when it gets overplayed, it's the Frozen effect. It's the effect of something getting driven into the ground, and even if it is, like, genuinely good, like, it becomes, like, the sort of, like, Pavlovian effect of, like, oh god, I hear it, therefore I am angry. And you don't really think about why it makes you angry.
Right.
Ah, my word.
God's name is that thing?
They're just trying to draw us out.
No, they're not. Look, they left the Jeep. They're gone.
Well, I don't know about this. It seems pretty fishy, but... Alright, screw it. Let's go get it.
Dude, hold still. I don't think it sees us.
Oh, no.
Yes. That's called the Frozen effect. Well, I call it the Frozen effect, and it's specifically in reference to the song "Let It Go" from Frozen, Fee, because like the song the song was played on every radio station. It was on every YouTube video. Like, it was all over the place, and I got to the point where like it was just universally panned, like, for being a bad song. When it really wasn't. It's not a bad song.
It really not.
In and of itself. It's just that it got on everyone's nerve how they couldn't escape the song. Like, it was just overplayed. Exactly. And thus, because of that, it just now has a reputation for being a bad song. Even though it's not. It was just, played everywhere and people couldn't escape it. Like, that's sort of...
Also, I would like to point out...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
By
I
all
thought you were
means.
done. I would like to point out that, like, Frozen, like the song Let It Go is even more impressive than people give it credit for, because, if you hear it in different languages, the cadences are all the same across all the languages, and that is very hard to do.
Oh, yeah. I have heard, like, a lot of adaptations. Like, I was even having this discussion with Hun Chuen the other day, because we were talking about Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. And Hun Chuen had, pardon me, he had originally watched it with the Spanish dub, because he predominantly speaks Spanish. And he told me that he couldn't really get into the music from the movie because it was all dubbed in Spanish, and it wasn't very good as far as the music was concerned. Now, I watched the movie in English, and I very much enjoyed the movie, both from just the general character dialogue as well as the songs. So I highly encouraged him to watch the English dub, so hopefully he can get a better appreciation for the songs. Yes, Guillermo del Toro did a stop-motion animated version of Pinocchio, and it is very, very good. It is set during the, essentially, like, mid-World War II era Italy. It deals with a lot of the political climate in Italy around that time. You can probably piece two and two together if you know anything about history as to what I'm referencing. No, fantastic movie. I mean, anything Guillermo del Toro touches ends up good.
I was gonna say...
of course Ron Perlman is gonna be in it, Koshie, because I feel like Ron Perlman is to Guillermo del Toro what Johnny Depp is to Tim Burton.
That's fair.
He's sort of a little flesh toy who shows up in all of his projects. It's like, you signed the contract. You know what you gotta do. Of course, I say this as someone who very much enjoys Ron Perlman as an actor as well.
I do too.
I'll never say that again. Listen, you have no room to talk, Prince. I'm just saying. No, fantastic movie. But again, because it got a different dub and thus different treatment for the musical segments, Hun Chuen had a different initial takeaway about the music, and what Silver was just referencing is just how difficult it is to adequately adapt a song across various different languages, because there are various different, differences in, cadence of word pronunciation and tempo, especially when you are trying to adapt a song to be more appealing to a specific culture whose language will have different expectations when it comes to rhythm and music. Like, for example, with American music and a lot of, music with English-speaking cultures, we often push the general philosophy that all the lyrics have to rhyme. Which is not really a thing in a lot of other languages outside of English. And And, like, Japanese is one of the biggest examples of that, where you'll listen to a lot of, like, music in Japan, and they don't really have that expectation of the lyrics have to rhyme. And so hearing a song adapted from English into Japanese, not only will it have that difference, but also in terms of the overall, like, syllable count of the lyrics, that'll change up. So the fact that, Let It Go is able to accomplish something like that is, in and of itself, a fucking accomplishment. Like, a notable fucking accomplishment.
Yeah.
Not to mention, one language may say a sentence in less than 3 syllables. No, that's exactly it. So, yeah, there you go. It is a marvel that they were able to get that done, especially with something as pop music-y as a Disney musical number. Anyway, back to this. Which is about as far removed from Frozen as you can get.
In there. Just trying to mess. Let's get back to the Warthog.
This tank is equipped with an auto fire sequence that can be activated by pressing the auto
Fucking
fire
Predator
button.
vision with the oversaturation.
Here. No, wait. Okay, that's more of a switch in the button.
Okay, you ready? Let's do this on 3. 1,
Wait, on 3? Or 3 and then go?
on 3. It's always faster to go on 3.
Okay, on 3.
Here.
Tutorial deactivated. Auto fire sequence activated.
Ready?
Acquiring targets.
I'm going for the Jeep. Cover me.
Firing main
1,
cannon.
Target acquired.
Oh shit.
2,
Target locked.
3. Oh, you backstabbing cockbite.
Firing main cannon.
There it is.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
2 fucking epic quotes in one. Firing main cannon. Son of a bitch! Oh my god. I forgot those two are like right next to each other as well. Like I know I invoked the son of a bitch thing earlier, but again it's just one of those things that just sticks so much in my mind as like it's still very much in that same category of well that just happened humor. It's hard for me to remove it, like or dissociate it. Oh my god. And I'm pretty sure they eventually came out with fucking like firing main cannon t-shirts or some shit later on down the line. It became so popular. Which I suppose then raises the question, like, because VTubers these days, they have merch as well. And they have like little catchphrases and whatnot. Like, if you had to put a certain like, not even a catchphrase, but just a thing you find yourself saying over and over again without thinking about it, and put that on a shirt, what would it be for you, Silver?
Put it on a shirt?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Just like something you just like unconsciously say during stream that like you feel is reflective of you as like a streamer.
Murder! I'm kidding.
I mean, I was going to say that came to mind. Shut the fuck up, Griffin. That's up there too.
That's up there too. That's a great question.
I mean, for me, it would probably be listen.
That's fair.
I mean, I even have a fucking example of that.
Honestly, I don't even. I think it might just be murder. I say it for like every single one of my games that I play.
Ah, God. I'm gonna pull up something that's old as fuck, but it's still relevant to this day. This was made many, many years ago. And to this day, I've still not stopped fucking saying it.
Oh god, what is it? Oh no, I'm scared.
It'll pop up in a sec if you're watching the stream.
I am not.
Well, then you probably won't see it.
I have been on the watch together thing.
Fair enough.
But and there's also an ad going on your stream.
Well, I guess you'll never know.
You could just send it to me.
God, I could.
You're not gonna, are you?
Firing main cannon.
Damn it!
You're a dick.
Firing main cannon.
Hey, dude, the Jeep blew up.
No kidding. Thanks for the update, Tucker.
No
Hey.
kidding.
I have a great idea. Let's get out of the Jeep and sneak around the side of the rock. Great.
Fucking the mixing with the explosions and the dialogue. So fuck. Again, this hurts me as an audio engineer, man. Like, if you can convey like impacts happening without having the same fucking loud ass bit crunched explosion sound effect going over all the dialogue.
To be fair, they were new at this.
They were, in fact. This is some Robot Chicken. Again, Robot Chicken is being too kind, Phoenix. There's production value to Robot Chicken. Oh my god.
All targets eliminated. Acquiring new target.
Hey, Tucker, look at this, man. It's the Rookie. And he brought the tank out to scare off the Reds.
What? No way.
Hey, Rookie, good job, man. Why didn't you tell us you knew how to drive the tank?
New target acquired.
Yep.
That's not a target. That's Church.
Yeah, that's right. It's me, Church. What's going on, man?
Target locked.
What? No! Target unlock! Unlock! Please help me, nice lady!
Firing main cannon.
Uh-oh.
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 What? Oh, son of a bitch.
Holy fuck! Church, are you okay? Talk to me. Church! You shot Church, you team-killing fuck.
Again, I'll take things that have not aged well for 200.
Honestly.
But again, still very much early aughts Xbox Live era vernacular.
It is, yeah.
Gosh.
Sequence deactivate.
Church! It's going to be okay, man. Okay, man.
No. I'm not gonna make it. Tucker, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
I just want you to know. I always hated you. I always hated you the most.
Yeah, I know you did. Now hurry up and die, you prick.
Okay.
Me at the end of any given workday.
Honestly, same.
Ah, my fucking word.
Damn, man. We only ran like 300 feet. You are really out of shape.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, this is where the fat phobia started. Lovely.
Not necessarily. I don't want to say that because you can be thin and out of shape.
Well, true, but I mean, with Griff specifically, they went out of their way as a character trait, like, throughout the rest of the series to say, oh, Griff, he's a piece of shit because he eats a lot of food and he doesn't exercise. You know, like...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, no, it really gets into genuinely fat-phobic territory.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
General Patton here had a great strategy to leave it behind.
Hey, it would have worked if that tank hadn't shown up. You lost the Jeep? Oh man, Lopez is gonna be pissed. Where is it?
Yeah.
That's the tank! Hey, Griff, you want to hold the flag for a little bit? No, get that away from me!
Why do you keep firing at the Jeep?
Because it's locked on!
Target locked.
Well, unlock it.
Last time I unlocked it, I killed Church!
Oh, right. Keep shooting the Jeep then.
I hate to be the one to point this out, guys, but I think we're screwed.
Yeah, I have to agree with the rookie on this one.
Oh my god, the fucking stock radio sound effect. God. I mean, again, I know it's not a big deal, but again, I am an audio engineer. I recognize shit like this, and then I can't unhear it. It's like... when you started hearing specific stock sound effects when you were taking me through Dragon Prince because I was pointing them out.
All your fucking fault. All your fucking fault.
Like, everything from the fucking Wilhelm scream to, like, stock animal cries and shit like that.
Well, to be fair, I've always recognized the Wilhelm scream. I don't think anyone doesn't anymore.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the Wilhelm scream is one of the, like, the more popular ones, but there's a whole fucking library of stock sound effects that, like, we hear all the goddamn time, but a lot of us don't even recognize because it's not pointed out. I recognize it, though, because I have libraries of sound effects dedicated for, like, editing purposes. My God.
Blood number 1. Come in, Blood Gulch Outpost. Come in.
Oh my
Do
God.
you read me?
I forgot! They literally just used a cutscene from Halo 1 for this part. God, I mean, that's... I mean, again, working with the resources you have, I understand it, but it's literally just the cutscene.
That's pretty funny.
That is funny.
I have to rookie on this one.
Blood Gulch Outpost number 1. Come in, Blood Gulch Outpost. Come in. Do you read me? This is Sergeant...
Oh my god, Sarge, is that you?
Roger that, Private. I am currently inbound to your position from command. Sir, this is Simmons. Hello, Simmons. I hope everything's gone all right while I've been...
Just playing the same shot on a continuous loop. And you can tell it's the same exact shot because of the swerving of the Pelican in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my God.
Sir, things are kind of hectic right now. The new rookie arrived, and somehow he managed to infiltrate the blue base. And now we have the flag, the Warthog is damaged, one of the guys is dead, and there's this huge...
Ain't no party like a Pelican party, I agree.
Am I talking to the right base?
Sarge, we are going to die here.
Well, then hold tight, boys. I think I got a solution to your little tank problem.
Hey, Caboose, you might want to get out of the tank. Like, right now.
I can't figure out how to get that thing open!
Night vision engaged.
Rookie, get out now!
Okay, open the door. Okay, Sheila, will you please open the door?
Driver canopy open. Thank you for using the M808V main battle.
Running!
This is when they started leaning a lot more into the, like, overly excitable voice for fucking Caboose here. Running! God. It hasn't really reached its full, problem attitude just yet, but, again, we'll get there in time. Just needs a few more, minutes to cook.
Yeah.
For this fucking decades-old Hot Pocket.
Man, that was close.
Look at your tank, though.
I'm scared, Dave. Will I
Oh, no.
dream?
Oh my God.
How many fucking Xbox Live kids were gonna get a 2001 Space Odyssey reference?
Honestly.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm surprised if anyone now got that reference. Fucking...
I mean, I got it.
I mean, yeah, because you and I are hags now.
Wow, how rude. Speak
I'm
for
just
yourself.
saying, that's what the internet calls anyone 30 and up.
Rude.
Take it up with the VTuber fandom.
I will.
Sheila! No! What? No!
No.
Sheila! Sheila! Wait, who's Sheila? Sheila's the lady in the tank. She was my friend. Oh, dude! I knew you could pick up chicks in a tank.
God.
Come in, Blue Command. This is Blood Gulch Outpost Alpha. Do you read me?
Okay, that is the last of it. Your armor is clean now.
Did you get all the black stuff off?
This is Blue Command. Come in, Blood Gulch Outpost Alpha.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is that Half-Life?
No, that's that's still Halo. This is one of the dudes on the ship. But they you know that filter effect on like Zoom or whatever the fuck, where like you can have like a picture overlaid and like when you talk it has the goddamn like mouth flaps superimposed over the picture?
Yes.
That's what they did with this NPC model from Halo 1.
Oh my god.
So also, warning for anyone with scopophobia, every time this character pops up, he's just going to be looking directly at the camera.
Scopophobia. I haven't heard that one.
It's the fear of being stared at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which I'm not sure if I have scopophobia, but like in instances like this where someone is just looking directly at me like this, it does make me distinctly uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel that though.
Yeah, that of course that might just be the autism, but I digress. For fuck's sake, this fucking guy.
And we need help.
Roger that, Blood Gulch. What is your request?
I don't know what the technical military term is for it, but we're pretty fucked up down here. We need men.
Dude, how long have you guys been down there?
No, not like that. We need more men to help us.
Oh yeah, I forgot the casual homophobia. This was a product that was put on the internet.
Did you get the tank we sent? Wow. Sucks to be you.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, here's what I can
Yeah, we know.
The nearest Blue Forces can be there in 16 days, or I
16 days? That's almost 2 weeks.
Or
can hire a nearby freelancer and get him there within a few hours.
I like the in an hour one.
Yeah, me too. Roger that, Command. We prefer the quicker solution.
10-4, Blood Gulch. We will contact freelancer Tex.
and have them there post haste. Command out.
Whoever he is, make sure he can fix the tank.
What's a freelancer?
Freelancers are independent. They're not red or blue. They're just guns for hire who will fight for whoever has the most money.
Like a mercenary.
Right. Or like your mom when the rent's due.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you didn't think that was too obvious?
No, that was good.
Tucker! Tucker!
Why you calling me? I'm right.
Wonderful timing there, Faye. Well, this gives me the excuse to set up the die, which I neglected to do earlier, so pardon the breaking of immersion here for just a quick second. Alright, so that's a number...
Breaking of immersion, we keep pausing.
Sorry about that, Silver. Alright, so number 8 from the list of unpopular opinions for today. I don't think the closed door button in elevators necessarily does anything. At least on the elevators with cameras. Like, I'm almost fully convinced that some elevators only have the button to study how many self-serving pricks on average go out of their way to inconvenience others on a daily basis.
I could see that.
Yeah. Social experiments
Although
abound in this late-stage capitalist hellscape that is the United States.
Although it is a lot of fun to use it when you are at the courthouse and you know you're all there for jury duty, so there's 8,000 of you. You know,
It's going to say, what are you doing at a courthouse on that regular a basis?
I only had to go once, and now I'm good for 8 years.
Hey, listen, I don't question the rules of Space Court. Space Court!
Oh god. It's like Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, yes.
The hell are you? I am the ghost, and I've come back with a warning.
Okay, so on my end, it skipped the fact of it skipped the fact that he said church. It's like, I am the ghost, and I have come to give you a warning. In the immortal words of you, don't worry about it. You know what? Fair as fuck, Fee.
Tucker! Who the hell are you? I am the ghost of church, and I've come back with a warning.
I am the ghost.
You're not Church. Church is blue. You're white.
Rookie, shut up, man. I'm a freaking ghost. Have you ever seen a blue ghost before? Yeah, it's definitely him.
I don't know. Have you ever watched Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
I have.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, eating a fucking single bowl of blueberry?
They said ghost.
Check your fucking privilege, Caboose.
Again. Tucker! Tucker! I've come back with a warning! Is it really necessary to do the voice?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Fine. Okay, here's the deal. I've come back from the dead to give you a warning about Tex. Don't let...
What's the warning?
Shut up for 1 second and I'll tell you.
Oh, sorry.
Seriously, man. I mean, I'm coming back from the great beyond here. Do you think this is easy? It's not. It's not like just, pop in and out whenever I feel like it. It takes a lot of concentration.
I don't know, ask any Jedi. The special edition will be back, and in greater numbers. Roommate says the closed door buttons work when the fire emergency access key is used. They're not there for us, not that we know. Luca literally does anything. No, exactly, Phoenix. Ah, boy.
It's bad enough that you killed me to begin with, but now I come back and I can't even get a word in edgewise, man. Okay, here's the deal.
Is this the warning?
Alright, that's
Is
it.
this
I
the warning?
swear to God, Caboose, your ass is haunted. When we're done here, I'm gonna haunt you. Yeah, you're even starting to bug me. Okay, Tucker. You remember that I told you I was stationed on Sidewinder before they transferred me here to Blood Gulch, right? No?
Sidewinder? Isn't that the ice planet?
Yes.
Cool. What was that like?
It was cold.
That's it? Just cold?
What do you want from me? A poem? It's a planet made entirely out of ice. It's really fucking cold. Would you just let him talk? Alright, well, one day when I was there, everything was just like...
A planet made entirely of ice. Cuts to the actual curve of the Halo ring.
Oh god.
Like, again, I know they were limited by what they had, so they couldn't exactly, like, chroma key out the ring. But, like, at least angle the camera a bit lower so you don't see the curve of the halo. I mean, I don't know why I'm breaking down the fucking laws and the flaws rather in cinematography.
I do.
I mean,
I know why you're doing it.
yeah, because I was on fucking that guy with the glasses. That's why.
Because you're like this, TM.
Did you just fucking
I did.
watch your ass, or I'm gonna sell you as a marketable plushie?
Go for it. I get 10% of 10% of the proceeds.
If you're lucky.
I remember I was out on patrol with my good kid. Everybody liked him. Do you think I was a good kid, Church? Tucker, don't get jealous, man. Just listen to the story, okay? Like I said, guys were hanging around, waiting for some action, bitching about the cold. Man, it's fucking cold. I hope we get some action. Anyway, Jimmy was in the middle of telling me...
I love the convenient, like, visual element here that Church is the only one with light blue armor. Which I get it from a narrative standpoint. You know, we need him to stick out in the story. It's just kind of fucking hilarious to me.
It is pretty funny. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
He had back home. Yep. Her to marry me. And that's when Tex showed up. Private Mickey was the first to go. He was halfway across the base when all of a sudden he just started screaming bloody murder. Bloody murder! Bloody murder! The whole thing was over before he even started. Poor Jimmy was the last one to go. Tex walked up to him, pulled Jimmy's skull right out of his head and beat him to death with it. Wait a second. How do you beat someone to death with their own skull? That doesn't seem physically possible. That's exactly what Jimmy kept screaming. This doesn't seem physically possible!
Again, one of those lines that will forever stick with me. I forgot that skulls were just a collectible item in Halo for a bit.
I never even knew that.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, like, you know how we had the Grunt birthday party skull on?
Yeah.
The reason they were called skulls is because throughout the campaign in Halo, like, you could just find skulls randomly tucked away in different corners of the campaign. And if you pick them up, you get little settings and rewards, like the Grunt birthday party. But in the Master Chief Collection, you just have those settings on by default, so you can just turn them on.
Okay.
Yeah. But in the actual original releases of the games, you had to actually hunt these skulls down in order to get any of those rewards and settings.
Gotcha. Yeah. I also love that kind of gag, Phoenix. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Freelancer is one of the worst.
If he's such a badass, why didn't he kill you?
I'll tell you, I don't know why I'm not dead. Could have killed me at any point. But maybe it's because Tex and I have run into each other once before. Where? You remember that girl I told you about back home? Well, let's just say that Tex is the real reason why we never got married. Guys, I'm fading fast and I don't know when I'll be back. Just listen to my warning. Don't let Tex get involved here. Okay, I mean it, Tucker. No fighting, no scouting, nothing. You'll regret it. So, Tex and Church were after the same girl.
I told you his girlfriend was a slut.
Wow.
Oh, boy. We're getting into this now.
And then I thought, we could sneak around the side while they were hiding behind the rock. But, that's when the tank showed up and shit just started blowing up. I don't know.
Griff, do you have any godly idea how much this piece of equipment costs?
I don't know, like, what, 10, 20, 25 bucks?
I mean, how much can a banana actually cost? What, $5?
Right.
That's, again, not in Red versus Blue, but that is also a line that will stick with me for the rest of my fucking life. God. Fucking white people.
Yeah. You're gonna kill me now, aren't
I'll give you a 10-second head start here before I let Lopez do anything he wants to you.
Guys, I just want you to know, I'm really, really sorry here.
5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi.
Okay, I guess I better get going then. Hey guys, that's not funny. Somebody can get hurt here. That's basically it, sir. They have 5 guys over there in a big Jeep.
What about burgers and fries?
Great, now I want burgers and fries.
I mean, I would too if I didn't have one earlier. I was gonna say, I'm glad we were on the same page, Nick. 5 big guys, and they got all the fries. They'd eat them all just like apple pies. Don't look up the Honestly, I can't blame OBS for being so opinionated about this show, given everything we've seen. But we're halfway through. Whoa, Squidward in a chair. Regardless, I feel like we need to actually finish this for what it is. Because god damn it, I am that stubborn. If I have dedicated myself to watching the entirety of Saban's Masked Rider, I'm gonna do the same with this, god damn it.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Hey, I don't know what it's been like at your other target practice here.
Oh my god, Jesus, fuck. Watch together, you good? Going back because this is having a gay old time.
6 Mississippi.
Okay, I guess I better get going then.
We'll be close behind.
Hey guys, that's not funny.
Griff.
Somebody can get hurt here. That's basically it, sir. They have 5 guys over there in a big jeep.
And your flag.
Right, that too. Hey, Tex, I don't know what it's been like at your other bases, but we try not to use other soldiers as target practice here.
See, I have a weird... This is weird for me because, like, I know someone called Tex. So, it's hard for me to see... The thing is, like, if the Tex I know were in any sort of, like, Halo-based machinima, they'd probably organize their armor, or customize it, rather, to be orange and blue after the fucking Tide Pod Chan meme.
Oh my god.
While sticking their leggy out the entire fucking time. Anyway.
So, you got the Special Forces black armor, I see. Were you in the Special Forces at some point? Yeah, I used to have black armor too. It was black because I got this stuff all over it from the... Oh, okay, you gotta go? I'll see you later.
That is the appropriate reaction to Tucker talking.
Thanks. Where are you going?
Red base. Kill everybody. Get the flag back.
Oh, okay. We'll just stay here and guard the transporter.
So, Sarge thought my strategy had merit, but was poorly executed. Probably because somebody didn't believe in it.
Bullshit. He told me he thought you were a monkey.
Oh, Jesus.
Once again, we need to stress, we do not condone the use of specific types of language used in this series.
What keeps getting me is it just blindsides you each time.
Yeah, because again, it was a lot more commonplace at the time. It was like grandma when she says racist shit at dinner, you know? It's just like you've gotten used to it. That doesn't make it okay, but it was, you know, a lot more tolerated way back when. Oh my god. These damn woke mobsters taking away our rightful Xbox lingo. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the welcome distraction. I'm pulling out the die now.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Nat 20. Oh, I'm getting a lot of Nat 20s with these as of late.
Now, if only that happened during D&D.
I know, right? Well, never say never. So.
I didn't say never.
We always ask where, and sometimes we've even asked when, but has anyone ever stopped to ask why in the world is Carmen San Diego? You know, especially when San Francisco has more things worth stealing.
That is a random question. You're correct.
Yeah. That's why it's on there.
I don't even know what to say to that. That's how random that was. I am speechless.
You know, then I have done my job. Moving right along, footloose and fancy free.
Privileges. Hey, no, what do you mean captured? You thought you were buying it at the store, you idiot.
Still, you think there's a shot?
Maybe they'll give you Griff's armor since you destroyed the Warthog.
Yeah. Wait, you don't think they'd do that, do you?
Try connecting that hose to that metal thingy there. I think that's what's making that rattle. I think I'll let you do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. God. And the thing is, we all know someone like this, is the thing. Like, it's like the motherfucker who will always ask, have you tried turning it off and on again?
To be fair, sometimes that is the solution.
Sometimes it is, but 9 times out of 10, people who know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to a computer problem will have already tried that.
That's true.
God. And this applies to every specialty, because everyone excels at something. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you do not. There is at least one thing everyone excels at.
Yeah.
Likewise, there's always at least one motherfucker who thinks they know something better than you do, even when you do excel at that thing. And they will say, have you tried doing this thing? It seems like the logical progression. My cousin is in IT. The number of calls he gets in a day is excessive. I can only fucking imagine, Fee. And you have my fucking condolences for the broken spirit of your cousin. Ah, my word.
What was that?
What's over there?
I thought I saw something for a second.
Hey, rookie. Tuck the flag someplace safe until we can figure out what's going on.
Good idea. I was sick of carrying this thing anyway.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh,
What
yes.
the fuck?
What?
What is that thing?
What thing?
There's something on your head.
What? Is it a spider? Get it off!
No, it's not a spider. It's like a blue thing.
What? Like a blue spider? Get it off!
It's not a spider. Calm down. It's some kind of...
You got blue spider? Get it off!
thing.
That doesn't sound much better than a spider.
Does it hurt?
No.
Maybe we should try to take it off.
Good idea. Go for it.
Me? By we, I meant you, asshole.
Well, somebody
Oh.
needs to get it off. Look, it might be dangerous. Son of a bitch!
There it is again. I know you have come to fear the sticky grenade.
I have. It gets me every time. It's ridiculous.
The worst of all is the fucking, and I hate to invoke this, so I do apologize in advance. But there isn't really another way to describe it. The kamikaze grunts who come in with 2 active plasma grenades, running towards
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.